G'day, it's Glenn here from Precision Wealth Management. Just wanted to do a quick video today on some projections I did on two different couples in retirement, but take two different approaches when it comes to their assets and the impact on the age pension. The first one is, I guess you might say, a typical perfect situation of retirement. They've got a modest home, $400,000, and they've got $1 million in super to fund their retirement. The other have done it the other way around though. They've got a really expensive home, $1 million house, and only $400,000 in super. And what this means, because the house is not assessed for the age pension, they get the age pension. So what they're looking at, they each want $70,000 per annum to live on. This couple here, because they're getting the no age pension, they have to fund that entire amount from their savings, and they do that for the first little while. Their assets reduce down to a point that they start getting a little bit of age pension, and that slowly grows, and that's how it looks over the course of their retirement. And after 22 years, when these people reach 88 years of age, they have $600,000 of their $1 million remaining. Keep in mind too that $600,000 in 22 years time isn't as much money, and if I was to extend the projection out another 5 or 10 years, they would run out of money. These people here, they're getting, because they've got much less money being assessed for Centrelink, they're getting age pension, and they're getting about $35,000 per annum age pension from day one. So they only need to fund about $35,000 per annum from their money. But because they've only got $400,000, they do run out of assets after about 15 years. So in this example, at that point in time, I sold the house at the value at that point in time and bought the equivalent value of $400,000 house after 15 years. And then at the end of the 22-year period, when they're 88 years old, these people end up with $788,000. So what this means is, for the first 15 years of their retirement, they're living in a much nicer home, and at the end of the 22-year period, when they're 88 years old, they've got more money remaining as well. What a great outcome. Now, it is important to keep in mind that this not being assessed is a little bit of a point of contention, and you do run some risk that at some point in time, this rule will change. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but I get the feeling, because of this outcome and how this works, this is where the government might start to look at clamping down on this age pension that they're trying to reduce paying people. Also, it's also important to keep in mind there are different risks with either strategy as well. Obviously, you've got some legislative risk around the $1 million house not being assessed, but you've also got risk in the property market here, because you do want growth in the property market if you go this path. In this path, you don't care about the property market anymore because that's your house forever, but you've got more money exposed to other investments, diversified share and bond portfolio maybe. So two very different things. I'm going to post in the comments below some data and graphs on the two scenarios if you're so inclined, but I thought this was an interesting to look at, so I thought I'd do a quick video on it. As always, if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to send me a message or give me a call. Anyway, all the best. Thanks.